What is Laravel? Laravel is an open-source PHP web framework used for developing web applications based on the model, view, controller, MVC, architectural pattern. It is designed to make development easier and faster by providing an expressive and elegant syntax. What is a service container? A service container is a powerful tool in the Laravel framework. It is a powerful tool to help manage class dependencies and perform dependency injection. It is a central object in the framework which holds all the services and allows you to access them from anywhere in the application. What is Eloquent ORM? Eloquent ORM is an object relational mapping (ORM) system that is included with Laravel. It provides an easy way to interact with your database and perform various operations such as create, read, update, and delete. What is a route in Laravel? In Laravel, a route is a URL pattern that is mapped to a particular controller or a method. It is used to define how your application responds when a user visits a particular URL. What is a middleware in Laravel? Middleware is an essential feature of the Laravel framework. It is a layer of code that sits between the user's request and the response. It is used to filter the HTTP requests and take some action according to the request. What are the advantages of using Laravel? Some advantages of using Laravel are: easy to learn and use, built-in authentication and authorization, object-oriented libraries, MVC support, unit testing support, database migrations, security, RESTful API support, Blade templating engine. What is the difference between a facade and a contract in Laravel? A facade is an object-oriented design pattern that provides a simplified interface to a complex system. It is used in Laravel to provide an easy way to access the services of the framework. A contract is an interface that defines the methods that a class must implement. It is used in Laravel to provide a way to define the expected behavior of a class. How do you define a controller in Laravel? A controller is a class in Laravel that defines the behavior of a web page. It is used to handle user requests, process data, and render views. A controller can be defined by using the artisan command line tool or by creating a PHP class and extending the base controller class. What are the different ways to create a migration in Laravel? There are two ways to create a migration in Laravel: using the artisan command line tool or by creating a migration file manually. What is the purpose of using a view in Laravel? A view is an HTML page that is used to display the data. In Laravel, a view is used to render the data from the controller to the user. It is used to separate the logic from the presentation layer. What is the purpose of using Eloquent ORM in Laravel? Eloquent ORM is an object relational mapping (ORM) system that is included with Laravel. It provides an easy way to interact with your database and perform various operations such as create, read, update, and delete. What are artisan commands? Artisan commands are command line tools that can be used to perform various tasks such as creating database migrations, running database seeders, generating code, and more. What is the purpose of using queues in Laravel? Queues are used in Laravel to defer time-consuming tasks. They are used to store tasks that need to be performed at a later time. This allows the application to respond quickly to user requests and perform the time-consuming tasks in the background. What are service providers in Laravel? Service providers are the central place to configure your Laravel application. They are used to register services, register event listeners, and perform other tasks. What is the purpose of using facades in Laravel? Facades are an object-oriented design pattern that provide a simplified interface to a complex system. They are used in Laravel to provide an easy way to access the services of the framework. What is the purpose of using root cache in Laravel? Root cache is used to improve the performance of your application by caching all the roots. This allows the roots to be loaded faster and reduces the amount of time it takes to register the roots. What is the purpose of using middleware in Laravel? Middleware is an essential feature of the Laravel framework. It is a layer of code that sits between the user's request and the response. It is used to filter the HTTP requests and take some action according to the request. What is a composer in Laravel? Composer is a dependency manager for PHP. It is used to manage the dependencies of a project and install them in the project. It can be used to install the packages needed for the Laravel framework. What is the purpose of using the tinker command in Laravel? Tinker is a command line tool used to test and play with the Laravel framework. It allows you to interact with the Laravel environment and access the services and objects of the framework without having to write any code. What is the purpose of eloquent events in Laravel? Eloquent events are used to execute code when a model is created, updated, deleted, or saved. This allows you to create code that is triggered and the model is changed and perform some action accordingly. What is a view composer in Laravel? View composers are used to bind data to a view. It is used to make sure that the same data is available to all the views that are rendered. What is a form request in Laravel? Form requests are used to validate and authorize form input before it is passed to the controller. It provides a convenient way to validate and filter user input before it is passed to the controller. What is the purpose of using observers in Laravel? Observers are used to listen for events that occur in the application and take some action based on the event. They are used to perform tasks such as sending an email when a model is updated or deleting a record when a model is deleted. What is the purpose of using contracts in Laravel? Contracts are an interface that defines the methods that a class must implement. They are used in Laravel to provide a way to define the expected behavior of a class. What is the purpose of using artisan serve command in Laravel? The artisan serve command is used to start the Laravel development server. It allows you to run your application locally and test it before deploying to a production server. What is the purpose of using the Eloquent collection in Laravel? The Eloquent collection is used to work with the results of a query. It contains an array of model objects and provides a number of methods to manipulate the data. What is the purpose of using the Laravel debug bar package? The Laravel debug bar package is used to debug your application. It provides a toolbar that shows information such as queries, routes, and events that can be used to debug the application. What is the purpose of using the artisan tinker command in Laravel? The artisan tinker command is used to interact with the Laravel environment and access the services and objects of the framework without having to write any code. What is the purpose of using the artisan schedule command in Laravel? The artisan schedule command is used to schedule tasks to be run at specific times. It allows you to automate tasks such as sending an email or running a process at specific times. What is the purpose of using the artisan down command in Laravel? The artisan down command is used to put the application into maintenance mode. It prevents the application from responding to requests while it is in maintenance mode. What is dependency injection in Laravel? In Laravel, dependency injection is used to automatically resolve dependencies in your application classes and provide instances of objects when required. It allows you to inject instances of classes directly into your class constructors, making your code more modular and testable. This way, you can make sure that your code is decoupled from the actual implementations and can easily swap them out in the future without affecting the rest of your application.